Hi, what's up, everybody? Today I'll be showing you how to make your Camtasia Studio 6 be in HD. All right. First, you open up your Camtasia Studio, of course, and then you go down here to Batch Production. Okay. You push Add Files. This part really doesn't matter, the Add File part, but just select any old um sample video that you made, just for this process right here. Click Next. All right. We're going to Preset Manager. And then we're going to make a new preset. Okay? Label it YouTube. You can either label it YouTube HD or YouTube High Definition. I already have a YouTube HD one, so I'm just going to name this one High Definition HD. Alright? File format, make sure it's in the MOV QuickTime movie format. Next. Okay. File options. You go to settings. Make sure the compression type is H.264. The key frame rate at 30 frames per second. And I think that part right there is it. Okay. Well, you know what? You can press the compressor at best. I guess that'll give us a little more quality. You can leave the encoding at multipass. Okay. Alright, next we're going to change the size. We're going to change it from current to 1280 by 720. And that's the high definition screen size, the widescreen. Press OK. Okay. Now you press settings, I believe. Yes, settings. You change the compressor to MPEG-4 audio, or MP4, right there. Make sure the rate is at 44.100. Alright, then you go to size, 16-bit, and the use as stereo. Okay, let me just check my... Yep, alright. Then you press OK. Now we get this little details area. Make sure all of this is at make sure all of yours is at how I have it here. Alright, let me just check with my guide here that I made for myself. My notes. Yep, H.264, true color 24-bit, frame rate 30, size, it says largest. Let me just check my size again. Yep. Size largest. Audio codecs, MPEG-4. Audio format 44/100 Hz, 16-bit at stereo. Alright, after you have that set up, you push next. The custom size, we're going to change that to 1280 width and 720 height. Next, you know what? And file size, use instant zoom to reduce. If you want to, this is optional. You can choose the instant zoom and pan speed to reduce the file size. But I found it better to manually zoom and everything. So I'm gonna show you how to do that in another video. All right, you press next. All right, you can add a watermark if you wish for your preset. Then finish. Then once you're finished, you will have your preset right here. It will say the name that you labeled it, and then you have more details again. I'm gonna go over it again. Make sure you have exactly like I have it here. H.264, true color 24-bit, keyframe 30, size 1280 by 720, audio MPEG-4, audio format 44/1000 Hz, 16-bit stereo. All right. And here's a little tip: when you upload it to YouTube, it will take a little bit longer because HD videos are often larger size files. So if you wish, you can find like a compressor to shrink the size, but you may lose quality. So That's up to you. I haven't really tested around with that yet, but and what else? Oh, it does take a little while for YouTube to recognize it as an HD video. Cause when I had mine set for the first time, I got kind of worried because YouTube wasn't recognizing the HD format. But I'll say give YouTube a half hour after you upload it to get the production all set up and your HD button available. Have that, push close, close. All right, and now let's test this thing out. Import your little sample media file. That's my sample. Okay, I just have mine on my desktop. Hold on, it's coming up. All right, there we go. All right, you can drag the file into the timeline if you wish, or if this is the file you wish to edit, drag into the timeline. Bear with me, my Camtasia is acting slow for some reason. If my Camtasia acts really slow, I'm just going to skip. Okay, never mind. There it is. Okay, anytime you import it, you'll get this presets manager. We're going to try to find our new button. Click the presets drop down box, and there we go. YouTube high definition. Press OK. All right, now let's view it. Okay, from here you will see your desktop. Okay, but as you notice on these sides right here, it's still in letterbox form. Or not. I mean, not really letterbox, but I would say the desktop isn't fully stretched. So, a good way I found to make this easier is you come over here to well, you rewind your timeline first, and then you go over here to zoom and pan. This is just going to answer another question too on how we add zoom and pans at the very beginning before you even start editing it. Like when the timeline right here says 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, everything. All right, you push zoom and pan. All right, and you will notice that you will have a I would say yeah, zoom and pan boxes in widescreen. See how I do it here? And if you look to your right, you will see how it's starting to shrink on this side. Well, I would say you pull it down to the most important part of your desktop that you want to view. Like I want to view. I would like you to see my Batman and my Rocket Dock stuff. All right. Then after you do that, hold on. Let me just see if I can pull this out. All right. See, after you shrink to whatever size you wish you can choose to um what speed you like to put it at. At the beginning, if you put it at the very beginning, put it at the fastest part. All right, and it says fastest instant. That means as soon as it loads up, it'll automatically do it. You can play with the zoom in, zoom out feature or whatever. Well, since we already did this part with the arrow, you'll be all set. Okay. Once you're done adding your zoom, click finished, and there you go. See how it shrank down at the very beginning, and how it looks like I didn't even do nothing. See, it shrinks back if I wanted to. You go down here to your timeline, click the magnifying button, and let's say you want to delete it. Let's say you want to delete a zoom and pan. You click on the zoom and pan you want to delete. Then it'll be highlighted, as you can see. Click that, and you can press the delete button or the X. Then you press finished. Then you're all set. If you want to add another one, let's say I want to add another one at this point right here. You go to zoom and pan. Let's say I want to zoom in on the top part. On Batman right here. All right, then you push finished. I'm sorry. Go back to it. You choose the speed you want to do again. If you want it instant or you want it gradual. Usually it's like I think automatically at 1 second. So let's sample that for you over here. Let me rewind my timeline. All right, look at that. See, it zooms in a 1 second interval. Or if you want to change it to instant, you can do that too. I'm changing it to instant just so you can see. Push finished. Let me go back. See, I would recommend the 1 second interval. It looks better. All right, and that should be it for today. All right, guys. Until next time. This is Andrew on 445, and I'm out.